Welcome back to the channel. I'm X, and it's now time for week 6 in the NFL 2025 season. Last week, I went 7-7, and I did the best in the whole league. As far as last week goes, I did the best in the whole league. Still third in the league at 44-33, 65% correct, but let's keep going. Let's see. First off, tomorrow night's Thursday night matchup between the Eagles and the Giants. Now, the Eagles just lost to Denver, and Jackson Dart could not get his second victory yet. I think I'm going to have to go with the Eagles, though. They just seem like more of a powerhouse team right now. You know, still coming off that Super Bowl victory back in January or February. I don't remember when it was, but that's fine. I think they're just a better all-around team than the Giants. Up next, speaking of Denver, we get Denver and the Jets in London. Now, the Jets have not won a game yet. That's insane. I guess it's not that insane. It makes sense. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos. I am not going to root for the Jets unless maybe they play the Saints. And that's still a maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Up next, the Arizona Cardinals going to Indianapolis to play Indiana Jones and the Colts. Now, the Cardinals, 2-3, they've been on the decline. DeMarcado almost had a big return for a touchdown again, but then he dropped it right before the end zone. Lost them that game. Actually, I think Indy did. Yeah, Adonai Mitchell also dropped a ball before going into the end zone. This not week 5, but week 4. But it hurt Indy less. Yeah, I don't think I'm rooting against Indy anytime soon. They're on fire. Speaking of a team on fire, well, actually, the Chargers are not on fire anymore. They started off on fire, though. Do I think they'll beat Miami? No, I don't. I do hope that Darren Waller has another amazing game because I picked him up in waivers this past week. So let's go Darren Waller for Miami, but I don't think Miami's getting the dub. Oh, I also picked up Daniel Jones because of Joe Burrow's injury. I know that was, 4 weeks ago, but still. Up next, we got Cleveland Browns taking on Pittsburgh. Do I think Cleveland's going to win? Not really. Do I want to pick Pittsburgh? No, not even a little bit. I'm gonna have to go for one of these teams, unfortunately. I just hope I'm wrong. I would much rather see Cleveland beat Pittsburgh right now. Obviously, it helps the Bengals. And yeah, that's all I can say. The Dallas Cowboys going up against the Carolina Panthers, and what a strange game that was last Thursday. I think it was Thursday or Sunday. It was Sunday Night Football. Dallas and Green Bay to a tie. It was a great game though. Not gonna lie. There's nothing to lie about. That was a great game. And I'm gonna have to go. Ooh. I'm gonna have to go with Dallas on this one, actually. I think the Cowboys are just a little bit better than the Panthers, and it's gonna show on Sunday. I don't think it's gonna be. It could be a close game. It could be. I want to say they'll probably win by 2 scores. 2 scores. That's my prediction. Let's see. Seattle Seahawks taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars, and let's do my best Fabio impression. Uh, Fabio and the Jaguars are on fire right now, and the Seahawks. I think they just lost their second game. Oh, it's this tough game to call. I think I'm gonna have to go with the Jags though. 2 weeks in a row, I actually root for the Jags. That's interesting. Up next, we got the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Baltimore Ravens, and uh, Lamar Jackson is probably not going to be there this week again, so they're going to have to go with Cooper Rush. And I don't think Cooper Rush has what it takes to beat the Rams. So the LAR are definitely going to beat Baltimore, and I am very much okay with seeing Baltimore go 1-5, just like I am with Cleveland. However, Pittsburgh needs to lose soon. The New England Patriots taking on the New Orleans Saints, and I want Drake May to have a huge game because I have him on my fantasy team. I need him to have a huge game. Not just a good game like he did when Stephon Diggs had a great game last week. But yeah, there's no shot that I'm gonna pick the Saints over the Patriots right now. No shot. How about you? Are you picking the Saints? Do you hate the Patriots so much that you would pick the Saints to beat them this week? Do you actually think they're gonna beat the Patriots? I don't know. I don't think so. The Tennessee Titans going up against the Las Vegas Raiders. Well, both teams 1-4. I might have to ponder this one for a few minutes. Yeah. Hmm. I think I've finally come up with a decision here. Maybe not. I'm gonna go with the Raiders. They just got absolutely annihilated by the Colts, and they should be angry now. They should be angry and trying to come back with a vengeance. And unfortunately for the Titans, it's going to be against them. So up next, we got the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I don't know about this one either. Both teams 4-1. San Fran has been winning without their starters. Baker Mayfield been playing out of his mind, especially in the fourth quarter. I actually think, yeah, I'm going Bucks. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers they just seem like a better all around team right now. Uh, if San Fran was fully healthy, like if they had Kittle and Purdy, I would probably pick San Fran. I think Purdy's better than Baker, or at least they might be on the same level. I don't know. Whenever I get a computer, maybe I'll do a tier list. But up next, the game I've been waiting for. The Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Green Bay Packers. Tom Grossi, what do you think? Yeah. I would love to be able to have, Tom Grossi just boop, pop into my video. But that ain't gonna happen. Green Bay already had a bye? Green Bay are 2-1-1. Cincy is 2-3. And since he gets Joe Flacco this week, is Flacco going to be enough to go up against this Green Bay team? I mean, Flacco already beat Green Bay. Can Flacco beat Green Bay a second time? Pretty sure, at least. I'm pretty sure Joe Flacco was the starting quarterback for the Browns when they defeated the Packers. The Cleveland Browns are the only team to defeat the Packers so far. Let's add Cincy to that list. Both Ohio teams should be the ones to defeat the Green Bay Packers. Up next, Detroit Lions taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, excuse me. The Detroit Lions, they just had a confidence builder against Cincy last week, where they, stomped all over Cincy. And the Chiefs lost in the Monday night game against the Jacksonville Jaguars. And Kansas City just hasn't looked like the Kansas City of late. The Super Bowl winning Kansas City Chiefs as of late. I'm going to go with Detroit. I'm okay with KC losing all the time. I'm not going to lie. But it's weird. And it's kind of weird that Detroit's winning all the time now. I'm still used to, Barry Sanders days with Detroit when, yeah, Barry Sanders was amazing, but it's not like they were winning a lot. Up next, we got the Buffalo Bills going down to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Buffalo is just the better team here. I mean, they did just lose their first game to the Patriots. But, yeah, I don't foresee them losing 2 in a row. Especially when the second one is the Atlanta Falcons. Up next, we got the Chicago Bears taking on the Washington Commanders. I don't know if Jaden Daniels is back. I haven't heard any reports on that. So, and I don't know if he played last week. But I'm still going to go with the Commanders. Caleb Williams just isn't the man. They haven't been able to get on the same page. Him with Odunze or Burden or Loveland, who I have on my fantasy team, who hasn't done anything for me. So that'll be that game, the Monday night game, the Bears and the Commanders. Now, what do I think the score will be? Let's go with probably 24-17. So 24 plus 17, 41. $51. Okay, 51. So 24-17, I believe, is how the Commanders are going to beat the Bears. Now, if I predicted your team to win, give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below if you disagree with anything I said. and subscribe if you want to see more. See you in the next one.